morning, everybody. How are y'all today? So, you guys want to go chasing waterfalls and forget about the streams we're used to today? You guys get that little play? Ha ha ha. Yeah, some of you may have. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and reheat my chicken, or some chicken, from last night. And we're going to eat that. And then I think we'll get out of here. Of course, I'm a little worried because the spots that have freed up this morning have already filled back up. Again, we may lose this spot. The bucket's been working, but I just have a feeling it ain't gonna last forever, folks. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to find the so-called waterfalls. I really don't know where they are. I mean, I know there's another section of national forest. Could be east of me. So that's where we're gonna go look. Somebody told I had not heard that there were waterfalls there. Somebody that some folks that live in a van were telling me that they went into this area and there's a bunch of waterfalls. I think the roads may be pretty rough though. If they are, we won't go down, but we go check it out. And maybe another camping area. If it's national forest, it will be, and that'll give us another place to stay. So it's gonna be 90 again today, and last night was wonderful. Again, after I was talked to you guys and was editing the video and whatnot, and I had to put my melly on. And if you guys don't know what my melly is, it's the yellow hoodie looking thing that I wear. It's Melanzana is a company out of Leadville, Colorado. They're very hard to get to. Used to be able to buy a couple. Now it's like one a time or something like that. And you have to you had to make an appointment. I'm not sure if they're still doing that. But if you can find them online, you're going to pay a way high price for them because it's somebody that bought them and now is selling them for a profit. But it's a really comfortable hiking outer layer. Where was I going with that? Oh, so I sat out there with that and I was comfortable, and then came to bed about 2 in the morning. I woke up. I shut the ceiling fan off because it's starting to get chilly in here. I woke up this morning at 6. It was 63 degrees in the van, 50 outside. So it was nice, toasty comparatively, 13 degrees warmer in the van. And I don't know what the temperature was when I shut the fan off. But, yeah, insulation. And I guarantee it's some window coverings in the front that are making the biggest difference. Oh, I don't want my skin to stick. All right, well, we're going to get this going. No, keep it going. I'm going to eat my breakfast, lunch, break, brunch. Again, it's been so nice today. I just been sitting here in the van watching Netflix, enjoying the nice cool temperatures. Said I think it's up to like 70 outside now. 70 outside now. So which is still very pleasant. All right, we'll see you guys after breakfast, lunch, brunch. It's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, so I found a forest road that comes down to the river. There is no camping back here. And sorry about the bumpy video. This new camera mount I bought, it doesn't hold it still at all. I'm not buying another one right now. I just can't afford it. But nice little road right. Well, I mean, it's not nice. It's bumpy, but nice little spots right along the river here. Too bad you couldn't camp. We go down here just a little further to the end of the road, and we'll turn around and we'll stop. And oh, somebody's dog's floating down the river. Oh, oh, jeez. Yeah, we wouldn't want to stay here. The road's too rough to come in and out. There's some rapids down there. What if we can get to those? That looks pretty cool. At least maybe we could hike to that. This might be what people were talking about when they said waterfalls. Everybody's idea of the waterfall isn't, always the same thing. Here's a nice day-use parking lot. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and park here, and we'll try to walk up there. All right, now those would be some nice little fun rapids to go tubing through. Yeah, I think that's what people are talking about, a waterfall. There's a drop there. But so hiking trails, there's one above it as well. This one might dead end. We may have to backtrack. Okay. Well, maybe that trail comes down to this one. That must be what happens. Oh, this is going to be a nice little hike, guys. A little while since we got a nice little place to hike. It's rock out formations. Lots of spots we could get in the water if we wanted to. A little overgrown. That's really pretty. All right, I'm going to put you away for a minute, and we'll catch back up with you. All right, looks like this might be as far as I can go. The trail goes down here, but that trees are crossed, and I don't see a trail anywhere on the other side. Look at that white water there. These are the kind of views you want when you're hiking. All right, well, I'm going to see what goes that way, and I am going to explore down underneath that tree. I see water coming across over there. I don't think there is a way. I don't know. We'll check around. Well, I found what I thought was a trail, and it turned into just bushwhacking. So we're going to try to scramble up higher and see if we can't find another trail up there. Because I would really like to keep following this river. It's really pretty. Well, I came up and I found a trail, but it didn't go anywhere downriver further. This is just hike your own hike. I don't really think there is a real trail system here. They had a label for a trail. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah. This is all sandy. I really shouldn't be filming. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is get back down to that trail I was on. I'm not going to slide up that. This is all loose. Okay. All right, I climbed straight up and I found an actual trail. So we'll see where this one goes. That was steep. That was like 65%. And it was sandy. How would you like to have that house's view, those houses' view? If those people I was talking to the other day camped around here, they got lucky because there are signs everywhere saying no overnight camping. Little bench. And of course, dog walkers. I'm glad we got out, we're doing a little hiking today. River's been fun, but I'd rather be hiking. I will tell you, it's so dusty up here. I will be going to the river a little later on and just do a couple of those rapid sections just to wash off. I don't feel like going to the gym. Just dusty. I'd much rather be on nature, jump in the water. Okay, so that's the tree, if you can see it down there, that stopped us when we were low. Then I came up about halfway, couldn't find anything. I bushwhacked up there. So now we are going to be above and past where we're now. Oh, we got some kind of plaque up here. What's it going to say? Nothing. This must be Lava Island. This must be Lava Island. As you can see, it's all volcanic. And the river goes around it. I saw a trailhead that was several miles down the main road from where I came in at, or why I turned off to this forest road. And I was gonna probably go down to that trailhead, but I saw this road went right along the river, and that's, I was looking for waterfalls, right? We're chasing waterfalls. So I think I'm just at the other. I started at the other end of the hike. This is a pretty nice hike, though. This was gorgeous. I mean, I've passed like 2 people. I'm in a grassy lands. This is gorgeous. It's not that long of a hike. I don't know, a couple miles. What have I done? I don't know, maybe 4 miles. I don't know so far. I have to go back, but this has been pretty. Smoke is really in the air today. Again, it's a little thinner here than it was. I was driving to the main road because I thought there was, something back there, and it was really bad. Okay, well, that looks like it's the end of the. Now we're just going to get into regular old river walking. Still beautiful. That's actually quite deep. I know you guys can't see it, but there's a boulder in there, and that's pretty deep. Yeah, I'm sweating pretty good. And I forgot and left a cotton shirt on, which is stupid. I didn't change into a hike shirt. Just got going and forgot about it. So this one will get thrown in the wash. When we get back to the van, and we'll throw a different shirt on. Cotton is the worst clothing you can wear hiking or being outdoors, and saying is cotton kills. Gets wet and has no insulation property. That's why I wear wool socks. Plus they're odor inhibiting or whatever the heck it is. Oh, we're going through private lands now. Look at that. Well, I just passed a sign. There are falls. Problem is, overall distance of the hike today would be about 20 miles. I didn't bring water, food, and I'm wearing that cotton shirt I just told you about. We're still going to end up walking about 9, or maybe a little more than that, maybe 10, 11. Yeah, we'll be about 11. Back to the little river there. But we may come back out here and do this hike a different day. But now that I know what's out here, know that I'm gonna have to do a 20-mile plus day, which is fine if I brought the right supplies. So I think this is a good place to turn around. We've got about 4.5, 5 miles back to the car. Actually, probably more like 5.5, 6. All right. Go that. Oh, that's the brownie tree. No joke. You smell right in there when the sun's hitting it. It smells just like brownies. Let's try it. Right now it's not warm enough. The sun's got to be on it. Gets it really nice and warm. Lets out the fragrance. Okay. Over here, this little flat spot. More look around. This is a nice hike, guys. I liked it. Like I said, there are two falls. One's now about 4 miles from me, and the other's 6 miles from me. Like I said, that would make to the 4 mile falls would make it 4 miles from where I was at would make it like right at 20 miles. So I'm gonna end up about 12 today. Can I do 12, 5? Yeah, because I've got about 5 in on this trail, and at least two or three on that other one. So yeah, a good hike today. Nice to get those legs moving a little bit. Most is pretty flat. We got a little elevation gain and loss, but not bad. All right, I have a couple more miles to go. I don't know. Not really paying attention. Just thought I'd bring it up. I bring it up all the time, but new people come to the channel or whatever, and I always get asked where I am. I'm not going to tell you guys where I am. It's a safety concern. My videos are not published the next day. They are out a ways. So that, if I'm camping in this area, by the time you see that video, I'm in a different area, different state, different whatever. I'm sure you guys all watch kind of the same people as I do, But say you have one of the female van lifers with like 50,000 subscribers. Yeah, there's a lot of weird people out there, folks. I know everybody understands that. She's got to make sure that she is nowhere near where a video shows her to be when it comes out. And if she talks about maybe she's going south, by the time you hear she's going south, she's probably in Canada. You know what I mean? So you guys ask, and people get upset when I had somebody, kind of, I'll say yell at me for, for better lack of a better word, complain anyways, because I wouldn't tell them where I am. Do you put your address out on the internet and say, hey, come find me in the middle of the night. I'll be under tree number 3. No, you wouldn't do that. So, it's just a safety thing. You never know. Maybe I said something that pissed somebody off like no tomorrow, and you just never know. Okay, that's my talk for today. Just listen to the beautiful river noise. That was nice. Got some miles in. It's cool down here. Down here it is. Up top it wasn't so cool. But if you go back to the very beginning of my channel, it's all hiking. I hiked for basically 2 solid years. Started on the Pacific Crest Trail, a bunch of stuff in between, then the Appalachian Trail, and then a bunch of other stuff. The Pacific Crest Trail videos, excuse me, are by far the best. I Personally, don't like the AT. Appalachian Trail, to me, it's basically the same hike every day. I know people are going to say, oh, there's the Smokies and the Shenandoah and this and that. Until you get to the Whites, to me, it was basically the same thing every day. But the PCT, you start in the desert, then you're in the Sierra, and then you're in, NorCal and the Cascade Range, and then you go Oregon, Washington. It's an amazing hike. I do, and it changed me. A lot of people out there are probably gonna say, "Oh, it didn't change me really," But most people I know, it made a profound change in. It changed me like no tomorrow. I mean, I've always liked to hike and be outside and travel, but not like forever in a van type, before when I was, say younger. But after hiking and traveling for those 2 years, oh, my nose itches. It's so ingrained. And I would so much rather be with this tree than a group of people. I mean, I don't mind, being around some people, but yeah, it's gorgeous. You imagine being able to camp right here? A beautiful river, that quite a nice noise to lull you to sleep. Of course, my van's so quiet now inside, I probably couldn't hear it anyways. Plus, I'm 70% deaf, basically. It's beautiful out here. I don't want to leave, but we should go somewhere else, see some sights for the day. At least go wash off in the river. I mean, it's getting mid-afternoon now. All right, let's take one more picture and we'll get out of here. All right, I don't want to hear any gruff. I bought the camp stove and the griddle. It was on clearance. I know it probably would have been there for another couple. There's only one more left in there right now. There are no more griddles. I pointed it out to the salesman. There were four of them at the time, and I was sitting there saying I should wait. Don't buy it now. I need to save money. I mean, I have the money. It's just I don't want to spend it. I want it back, the backup. It wouldn't get any cheaper. I got it 40% off. Um, you can't, it wasn't going to get any cheaper than that. And that was what I expected to put in the drawer. So I know the dimensions. I know what are going to fit around it. It fits on the outside cooking table, uh, either direction, and that's what a lot of this stuff was made for, of what I was going to purchase in the future. A little warm, isn't today's tea? It hasn't really warmed up as good as they said it was going to today. It's only 80. It's very overcast and smoky. We get a couple more days about 80, middle 80s, and then we're back to 100 for several days. So we may go to the river just to check it out for a minute. Um, anything, maybe just standing there. I'm not get my feet clean from hiking. But yeah, I don't want to hear a bunch of yelling at me because I spent money. It was a good purchase, and it saved me 60 something bucks overall. So I basically 40% off. Pretty good deal. So, all right. Oh, so this is a section of the river that the tubers, you tube down the river, and you can see very few people comparatively out today. It's a weekend, but it's not that horrible hot. Excuse me. I mean, the last few days I've been down here, I mean, the whole thing was just like ants. We'll walk up and take one picture from a next section up. All right, guys, here's the new stove. It's the Eureka 2-burner camp stove, Eureka Ignite. A couple nice things about this stove is that it runs off propane, hooks into the side. I have a 12-foot hose for this on my small tank that is underneath the kitchen cabinet. So I can either cook inside on top of the kitchen cabinet, or I can bring it out here to cook out on the outside. One nice thing about the stove is it has a lot better burner control. The knobs go completely around 2 different times, so that lets a better flame. Guys know the one I have is just horrible. It's either basically all the way on or off. Now, I don't know how useful this is going to be for me, but this griddle comes with a protective cover that also works as a cutting board. I have a cutting board, but if I only have to pull this out, I don't have to dig for the cutting board. But I figure for anything flat, I'll use this. And the nice thing is, it is designed for all Eureka stoves. So it can either sit over just one burner and it won't slide, or you can go the other way lengthwise. It's still only going to cover, well, no, I guess I thought you could go this way as well. No, it does not go that way. So, fits there. Make French toast, omelets, waffles, pancakes, bunch of stuff I don't eat, bacon, but it's got the nice side rails. And like I said, it can fit either lengthwise or across this outdoor cooking table, which is nice, or I can use it inside on the kitchen cabinets. So, didn't want to spend the money right now, but it was on clearance, so I couldn't go wrong. Yeah, and this, gonna like this little griddle, I think. I'll find stuff to use it for. I was gonna go to the grocery store today and get something to cook on it so we could try it out, but I still have that chicken to finish up. And it's gonna rain tomorrow, supposedly. So that might be a good day to go to the grocery store, get some food. They have some shrimp skewers at the Safeway. They're like $1 a shot. So we might go with that. Okay, I just filled my water tank since there's a water faucet here. Well, drinking fountain. I only needed 1 more gallon, so I filled it up. But I'm going to go wash my legs off after hiking all day, and we will see you back at camp. Well, today was a very nice hike and a nice day. I really didn't want to spend the money right now on the new cooktop, but when's it going to go on sale again? I've got 1.5 tanks for my little grill. Those things are like $6 a shot. You don't cook on one very long. So I mean, just in the time by the time it would maybe go on, well, it's on clearance. It may never be. I may never find it again. I said there was 1 left. There were like 4 when I started, and I talked to the guy, the salesman, and then everybody was asking him about stoves. He brought them over there, and he sold them out from underneath me. So I was worried I wouldn't get one. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. The griddle was the last one. I will use that for like skewers, kebabs, things like that. But other than that, it was a great day. It was a really enjoyable hike, real pretty along that river. Got some good mileage in. Like I said, I'll go back there and probably do the full hike. I'll probably come from the other trailhead, come back that way, and then go to the falls that way. That way I'm not redoing the same part of the hike again. I don't know the mileage. It might be closer, it might be further. I don't know. But it was nice. I went down to where I've been going through little rapids. I thought about getting in, but it's been overcovered and smoky, or overcast and smoky all day today. My indoor-outdoor says 94, but it was sitting in the sun. I'll get back to that in a minute. But I went down there. I shot the video about the stove. I washed my legs and everything off because you get dirty as heck hiking. Especially these shoes, it goes right through them. So banged them out and put some new socks on and cleaned up. So we're good. Also found, they have drinking fountains down there. I knew that, but I found a second one that's got like the foot wash, where it just like pours out. It fills your bucket, my gallon water jug in, seconds flat, where the drinking fountain takes, quite a bit of time. But yeah, that's boom. I know where I'm filling my water now from now on, until they shut them off, or if they shut them off. I assume they do. Parks in winter. So I'm pretty sure somebody thinks they're coming back here to a spot tonight. When I got here, my bucket had been moved against a tree. My indoor-outdoor thermometer, which I lose all the time, the outdoor sensor, because I forget to take it off the tire, had been picked up and placed out of the way on the rock. You can see how they pulled right in. They went three or kind of getting where they wanted to be, kind of got it set, and kind of figured that they tested it out. And they probably went inside or into town to have a nice day. Well, sorry, you moved my bucket after they ran over it. Big old dent in it. Maybe they just kicked it. I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm here. It's my spot. So tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So maybe we will get some fresh ingredients and those shrimp, and we'll do a shrimp stir fry or something. Gonna do a little chicken a little later, probably in the morning as well. I got 2 pieces left. Yeah, today was a great day. I had a lot of fun hiking. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the views. So, okay, I think we probably have a pretty long video for today, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, all those good things. And as always, have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors.